this because I know your dream is to stream. You wish you could stream instead of having to go to, never mind, practice. But stop fucking playing with me and stop fucking playing with our son. On everything I love, babe, Fed's building a case. Okay? And you keep playing. Okay, that's why you're gonna get traded.
This is so sad, dog. I think we gotta finally talk about how this thing is breaking down in real life. Like, she really crashing that into breakdown. And this is so crazy to see real deal.
That's why no good is gonna come to you. And you keep talking about the Lord and you wanna carry that Bible around as a prop. Boy, if you don't stop. What did the Bible say about them children? Because you're okay with doing what you're doing to our son.
What's this new accent? What's this weird, like, Southern Valley, Cali girl accent? Let's cut that out. You don't do that type of behavior over here, Shotty. The rebrand is done, though.
And you got your other fucking kids living a certain kind of way, and you think that, and people think that shit's funny? You think that nigga got over? You think that shit's cool? That's fucking deadbeat behavior. You're a fucking deadbeat. And I'm always gonna have, my issue is always gonna fucking be with you. Now, if you let people get in my mix, well, okay, well, shit, let's all settle up then. Because you be letting that shit. The reason that you're even still married to that bitch is because y'all keep trying to prove a point to me.
That is the losing game. They're still married to prove a point to you. Look, no matter how y'all feel about this, shawty, let's really have that conversation on Miss Brittany. Because on a real level, bro, on a real level, if you support this woman, Brittany Renner, think about what you're supporting. You're supporting a woman that truly believes that her baby father, who was a literal teenager when she, had to jit with him, is only happily married to his partner because he wants to spite her. This is the type of person that y'all are enabling. This type of person that y'all are allowing to be a focal point, a representation of the community. And this is why I be saying some of these folks don't really be, down, or they really, it's just a lot of raccooning, dog. A lot of it. And when you start understanding what genuine raccooning is, you start seeing it like this in its own lane, bro. This is embarrassing, Charlie. And she's starting to age a little crazy, bro, like a little grape, looking crazy.
Because that's what it is. Because she's also the same bitch that invited me and Paul to Thanksgiving back in, what was it, 2024, said that she went through his phone multiple times and couldn't find anything. How did you catch him cheating? But did that make a video? Did y'all know that? No.
Bro, she heated, dog. She trying to get, bro, that's crazy. But ain't that wild, bro? Folks said, I'm done with cheating, but I don't got time for it. And now he almost getting, like, punished for it again. He's getting punished for it in a way, bro. This is wild, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Brittany Renner looks crazy right now, dog. Because all you doing is, like, you're making him look better by proxy. Because this is getting ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous.
Girl, huh? We gotta be honest now. You done try to catch the nigga, and let me tell you something. In my video where I said 5 ways you probably is cheating on you, one of those is you feel need to go through his phone. So you're just gonna stay with him, because you have no self-respect, and you're not gonna get better than PJ. The difference between me and you is I can. You know nothing about. And you guys are talking
Now,
about.
look what she's saying. The difference between her and him is that she can, right? But what can you do? This man made, was it a 5-year, $84 million contract? I know to a lot of people out there that's not a lot of money, bro, because they be watching some of the biggest and greatest players in the NBA. Where, I love Jaylen Brown. I love players like them. I love, Jalen Brunson. I gotta love LeBron. All the big dogs. But a big part of that stuff, is that they get these huge contracts. But if a dude coming up in the trenches, you get 70, 80, you're good. You're set for life. And she was trying to get, like, a lot of his cheese. Meanwhile, this dude earned everything himself. Even the court saw that, bro. But she still got child support. She's still getting a little calm, 120, 130 a year. And she's seasoned from that because she knows that she made all the wrong decisions and could have been out the game with a multi-millionaire that not only had her child, but had a foundational and intentional reality where he would have took care of her. Now, this is the reality we deal with, bro. Some people can't handle it. They are not surprised no more. Everyone ages, dog. There's a lot of beautiful women in the world. A lot of beautiful people in the world, but everyone ages. It's part of life, bro. Gotta love people when they up and down. Part of, that real relationship level. And it's crazy because I feel like she's finally realizing that she gave up on that relationship level and she's seeing the consequences of that. And that's a pretty crazy thing for her.
I understand why PJ doesn't, because I saw the video of you going up. That video was like from 2023. Did you guys also see the other times when PJ brought Elisa to my fucking house on multiple occasions, trying to incite violence? Huh? No, you didn't. That wasn't recorded. Were you guys there when he said, "I'm gonna make you look like an unfit mother, no matter what it takes"? So I'm going up against someone with endless resources that's threatening to take my child and make me look like I'm unfit, and then bringing his bitch that he's fucking with to my house to try to fight me. And let me tell you something. Bitch, you don't want it with me either. Because you know I'll line that shit up any fucking day with you. That's nothing. Huh? Like, did you forget that PJ pulled my mom off of you? Okay.
This is the problem with what she's moving like right now, bro. That she's saying she's going against somebody with endless resources. You are a very well-known influencer. You have a lot of resources. A lot of them. It's just sad that this is the way that you're intentionally wanting to be shown. You could have did this video in a better background, in a different surrounding, with your hair done, because you're looking crazy right now. You look unhinged. That's really what it is. You're mad that he's just putting your unhingedness on a higher platform. If you didn't look unhinged and said this with a lot more focus, preparation, instead of being so emotional in a situation right now, it came out in 2023, of course, but you still seem very forced by it, very perturbed. That's like grown folks talk perturbed on bro. She seemed a little frustrated about it still. So you can't say he's being emotional and making you look unfit when you're out here ranting on Instagram Live. You're kind of giving, rabbit in this IMO, in my opinion.
Huh? You don't want that shit with me, babe. I didn't offer it to you. I offered that to you. You were out of breath because you're out of shape. You had your...
This is a grown woman, an actual mature grown woman that is supposed to be the voice of reason, talking about why her mother was beating up another dude's partner's like OD. Remember, this dude's a multi-millionaire, so this is the behavior that you think is gonna win this dude back. This is the behavior that you think he's intentionally not being around because he only wants to fight. That's just why I say some of these people are not living in reality. These women are not living in a reality game. This is someone who is having a mental breakdown and they need help. They need, a community to call them out on their behavior. Because right now, this enabling mental illness stuff is why a lot of issues in this country, in this world, are going the way they're going right now.
You're back against the fucking car door, and I said, "What's up? What are you doing? I'm not about to just hit you. That's not really my style. I'm not a bully. You're gonna have to line it up. Let's do it proper, you know?" So it's like, that's why even when her and I were going back and forth, she's talking about saying, "You got my number." Bitch, fuck, you got my address. And y'all sent the nanny to come get my son just so y'all want to come.
I ain't gonna lie, she kinda slow with that. She kinda slow with you got my number, you got my, I ain't gonna lie, she kinda, I ain't gonna lie, I can't be talking about that, talking about it. I respect that. You got my number, you got my okay. That's kinda tough, pretty weird, I ain't gonna lie, that's kinda tough.